welcome to Due to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast that, unlike Major League Baseball games, somehow is getting longer.
We are getting longer.
How is that
I don't know. I've noticed that by editing our videos.
They have a pitch clock in baseball. Maybe we need a Rachel clock, and then...
Me? It's not me, sir. No. It's not my fault.
Okay. All right. Well, by the way, this high quality podcast is brought to you by Erica Vincent, Realtor with Revel Realty. We're going to talk about Erica a little bit more, but thank you, Erica, for your support.
Yes, absolutely.
I want to talk about, I'm having some work done and we talked about being ghosted by a contractor, I believe, on the previous podcast
last time. Yeah.
So there's some work that's being done, and people are coming in.
Not by the ghoster.
No, got somebody else.
Different one.
Yes.
Okay.
And some I had some people here just before we started recording, and they were very good and very efficient, and I'm quite pleased with the work that they've done so far.
Oh, good. Great.
The whole point of, well, it's not necessarily the point. We needed to do some renovating here. But and you guys are going to have this problem. You're really going to have this problem. Honestly, I have a teenage daughter.
Yes.
And I recall when I was a teenage boy, I'm pretty sure I wasn't neat and tidy. I think that's
I was
part of being
I was
a teen.
messy. I didn't like dirt and stuff, but I would leave clothes all over the floor.
Yeah.
But it was my job to vacuum and clean my room and do our bathroom because my sister and I shared.
Good for you. Well, we're trying to instill that in our 16-year-old. I think she has a pretty good life. Somebody wakes her every day for school, drives her every day to school.
You know what? That is such a luxury, being driven every day.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had to take the bus, and that sucked.
We can
tell you that right now.
I could talk about it's for another day, but I can absolutely tell you this. I hate doing it.
Driving her?
I don't mind my daughter. I love her. She's my daughter. I just hate it.
Driving her to school.
I can't describe to you adequately how much I hate doing that.
Why? What do you hate about it?
I just don't want to be out there. I don't want to be out in traffic. I don't want to be
it's
out
rush
there.
hour.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. Anyway, so this is all done for her. The cooking's done for her. The cleaning mostly is that we don't require her to do dishes. We don't require her to vacuum the house, but we insist, and it's not working very well, that her room is her responsibility. You need to clean that. You are responsible. And so we holler, clean your room. And she puts a few things away, and the very next day it's a disaster again.
Of course.
So we had a rather loud, pointed discussion at dinner the other night.
That you cooked for her.
Pointed,
right.
In the house you heat for her.
That's right. That's exactly right. The only thing we're asking you to do is that room. You've got, and we're about to, take that carpet out and make that room look better.
Okay.
So you have to look after it. No more. No more. So 2 days later, after that animated discussion at dinner, I'm looking for the vacuum cleaner. I got to do some vacuuming. I want to, vacuum. Now I have an automatic vacuum cleaner that I use some of the time, but it doesn't always get in the corners.
A robot.
Yeah, in the crevices and stuff like that. So I'm looking.
We can't have one of those at our house. We have too many little tiny toys everywhere.
Well,
it would just suck up all the LOL shoes, all that crap.
Well, that's part of the problem that I would like to discuss with you right now is about the things that get sucked into vacuum. So I'm looking for the vacuum cleaner. Can't find it anywhere. The last place I think to look is my daughter's room, but there it is.
Oh, she's used it.
She not only has used it, but when I went to start it, and it took me not very long, 2-3 minutes to realize this vacuum's not sucking. Something's wrong with the vacuum.
Yeah, and they should be doing that. That's their job. The one thing.
Anyway, so I'm the first thing I look at and go, well, it's one of those. There's a canister in it, and it needs to be emptied. Right? You empty the canister. That's what it is.
Okay.
It'll work after I do that. That's what I figured out. So I empty the canister, get it all cleaned out, I put it back in. Nothing. It's still not sucking. And a vacuum that doesn't suck is not a vacuum.
No, that's for sure. Yeah.
That's not what you call a vacuum. So
something's stuck in there.
Something's not working. So I flew,
right.
And it occurs to me that it's a vertical vacuum. So there's a bar underneath that you can put it on. It spins, and it's got brushes on it, and you put it on for flooring. You don't put it on, but for carpet you put it on so it can get the stuff out of the carpet.
Right. Okay.
And I went to put it on because I'm vacuuming carpet, and nothing happens. Nothing. So I'm like,
Oh,
now
I broke the vacuum.
I flip it over and I think there's something stuck in here because it won't even move. I can't even get the thing to move. And I see something that's like black or gray, and I think, what is that?
Uh-oh.
Well, it turns out she's managed to vacuum up a sock. One of her socks.
And she just stopped and didn't tell anybody?
No, she didn't tell anybody. That's a fact. It's because I picked her up later at school, which I do every day and I hate.
Yes,
and
tell us more.
Yeah. And I picked her up and I said, the vacuum doesn't work. It doesn't? No. Did you know that you had vacuumed up one of your socks? Well, how did I do that? That's exactly right. How did you do that? Because the vacuum would have... I mean, am I right, Forman?
Yes, you would have. Yes, it was the time that you were going along, going.
There would have been probably a smell of some sort, like something burning. It just wouldn't work, right?
It usually sounds like something's not working.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, so I did manage to get the sock out. But it's still not working, so it's got to go in and be repaired.
Really? It's still not. Usually, if it's just wrapped around the wheel, if you get that out.
And if she didn't know that she'd vacuumed up a sock, I'm a little concerned about.
She knew.
What else you vacuumed up?
Yeah, no, but I'm saving all this money for higher education, but I'm wondering if that's just a waste of time. I don't know.
No, the only mistake she made from her perspective is not putting it back downstairs.
Should have done that.
Yeah, then nobody knows she did it.
Exactly.
Yeah. But then I started wondering, I'm sure many people, and if you would like to email us or I certainly post on our social media, what has your vacuum sucked up that it wasn't supposed to? Because when I told my wife, I said, there's a sock, your daughter managed to vacuum up a sock. Yeah. And then she came home with a story. Yeah, that's right. It's always her daughter. So she comes home and she goes, well, one of the women that she works with has a robotic vacuum and a teenage son.
Okay. And, are they as dirty?
Well, they can be. I was a teenage son, and I think we're not perfect. That's for sure.
Not clean.
Yeah. Anyway, so the automatic vacuum went into the teenage son's room. Yeah. And then when she went to, then the automatic vacuum got clogged or something. So she went to look to see what was in the automatic vacuum, and she found condoms. So I thought to myself, now, first of all,
safety first.
Oh no,
that's
not a fun way to find that out, is it?
That's not a fun way to get busted if you're a teenage boy, and it's definitely not a fun thing to find in your vacuum if you're the mother or father of a teenage boy.
Yes.
And even worse if you're the mother or father of a teenage girl.
Oh,
you don't want to you don't want to find that in the vacuum. So
I mean, if you can't manage to throw even that in the garbage, I mean, come on.
Well, they could be new. They could be new, Rachel.
He's being
really
so safe.
Okay. I mean, yes, that's fair. He's being safe, or he's practicing to be safe, perhaps, maybe. Right? Maybe you're just trying it out.
Excuse me?
I don't know.
What?
Maybe you just try. Right. You want to see how it all works before
you teenage boys or men perhaps take condoms for test drives? Is that what you're suggesting?
Maybe, yeah. Like maybe, hopefully, that's what it was.
It's either that or Mom's cracking all his blankets in half. So
okay. All right. And we're done.
End on that one.
So is he.
Yeah. Oh, great.
This is Due to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast brought to you by Erica Vincent, Realtor with Revel Realty. More about Erica shortly. It's Dave, Rachel, and Forman. I've crack the beer for you, Forman, because I haven't participated the last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
sorry
you're hanging me out to dry here.
I did hang you out to dry. Sorry.
I didn't know. Yeah, I guess Forman's the only one who's been drinking. I had someone say to me over Easter, "Oh, where you got to do your podcast with your beer." I'm like, "Well, they drink beer. I don't. I'm drinking water right now because I still have a day of work to do."
Yeah. What a responsible human being you are.
Yeah. Not day drinking with you two yahoos.
Us two, yes. Well, this is we're the Masters Champion John Rama podcasts. Whether we're performing well or poorly, you're still going to hear some very few choice words.
That's a fact.
You might,
yes.
Yes. Words we couldn't say on the radio.
Yeah. Okay. It's time. We haven't done this for a few episodes. It's time for Dear Dave, Rachel, and Forman.
I saw this one on Springer the other day.
Controversy, drama, opinions, debate.
Dear Dave and Rachel.
Dear Dave and Rachel.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Here's the email. Dear Dave, Rachel, and Forman. I was walking with my girlfriend at the mall, and a very hot woman in yoga pants walked by us. And for some reason, I turned to check out her butt, not even thinking about it.
Oops.
Yeah. So, of course, my girlfriend saw me do it. It turned into a huge fight, and now she won't talk to me. I know what I did was wrong, but it's not like I'm the first guy in history to check out another woman. In fact, if it weren't for me checking out butts, I would have never met my girlfriend, who I checked out while she walked by at a barbecue. When I told her that, she got even more mad for some reason.
Yeah, well done.
You're hot, he says. So now I'm in the doghouse and she won't talk to me. Is this a breakup offense because I've never been caught before?
Well, depending on the quality of the said yoga pants, you can see right through them.
That's
making matters
true.
worse.
Yeah.
Right. Listen.
Yeah.
You dope. You give these. See.
Listen. You've been caught before. You've just never been called out. Because if it's that obvious,
yeah, maybe
you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. I look. I don't want you to give us all a bad name. Okay. Like we're all out there swinging for the fences. So stop. Stop.
When you have a partner, you don't have to do that anymore.
Well, stop making us look bad. There are ways to do these things.
Okay.
Right? I mean, I'm not suggesting, it's now the 21st century and maybe men should stop doing the double takes like, maybe it's time to stop doing that. But if you can't stop doing that, and if you want to appreciate the human body, whether it's a male or female, can you not please do it subtly?
Mm-hmm.
You can turn your eyes without turning your head. Did you know that?
Yes, you can.
You can see things in reflections without seeing them directly.
Sure. Yeah, that's it. You never look straight at the sun.
Yes.
You're not supposed to look directly at it.
Don't do it.
Right?
Don't do it. Don't do it. There's so many different ways to be, maybe you just need to scratch your head. Or maybe a stretch. I don't know. Figure it out.
Look around in multiple directions first. Throw her off the scent.
Look up. Look down.
Off the scent.
Yeah.
I don't really notice that. Do you care?
Off the scent is the best. I like that.
Do you care if your partner checks out other people, man or woman? Does that bother you?
Not really. I mean, I don't think if you're in a secure relationship. Look, if you're in a secure relationship, I think it's fine. I think it's the human condition. Of course, we appreciate
beauty.
Yeah, whatever.
Right?
Surrounded by hot people, what's a boy to do?
That's exactly
right. To do?
What is a boy to do?
Okay.
But here's the thing. You've got to be subtle. You can't, and for goodness sake, don't say, that's how I found you, because that's like piling on.
You're no different than this random lady.
Yes, exactly.
Right, yeah. Like, I see how you saying that to her you think that that's working in your favor, but because also I checked you out, right? Because you're also hot. But that's not, you're right, Forman. Comparing her to a random...
No.
Yeah, that's not...
Write that one down.
Doesn't help the situation.
Just not
Now,
helpful.
we were at a restaurant. My husband, when I'm out in public, I'm kind of oblivious. My husband notices everything, which is super annoying. But I kind of walk with, I'm just getting where I need to go, and my head's down. Like I just try,
I've got this gift card. We're going to the keg.
That's it.
I'm sitting and looking at my steak and
Right.
nothing else.
That's it.
Walking in and eating.
Yeah. So I don't, Anyway, so we were at a restaurant, not the Keg, with another couple. And the four of us went out to dinner, which was very lovely. And in walks two women to get a table. They came in, and the one was wearing just a bra top with a blazer over top. And my husband saw her first, of course, and says to, I think the other guy, but really all of us at the table, "Did you see that?
Oh,
She's not wearing a shirt." And then I kind of looked over. I'm like, "No, that's a bra top. Like, it's a top, but it looks like a bra. So yes, I guess." So anyway, the two of them got very excited, the two men. And then we ended up when we left, the women were on the patio. We had to drive around the restaurant
Absolutely.
so that we could see them again.
Yeah. Because
What was that outfit? What did it look like?
I
didn't see it. Let me see.
Whenever there's something
Oh my God.
even remotely like that, whether it was a bra top or maybe no top, but just a jacket,
Yeah.
we are going to look again.
Right.
Because
we all looked again.
And it's all, I think that's fair if you're out with another couple and you go, your husband played it very well. Did you see that? I don't think she's wearing anything.
Yeah,
Let's have another
Yeah,
look.
he got
Let's
us in
all-
on it.
That's a good strategy.
That's a great strategy.
Otherwise, I don't notice him checking anybody out, but I don't notice much. So perhaps he does. I don't know. But people talk with their spouses about, like, who's your hall pass, like your celebrity hall pass or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, people, I think you're right. If you're in a secure relationship, whatever, they're not going to do it.
All
I
know
feel
is
like this
if you-
guy's young, though. He sounds young. He doesn't really know what not to say, first of all, and what not to do. So I think he hasn't quite learned yet.
There is a learning curve when it comes to relationships that sometimes is hard to figure out, although this one shouldn't be that hard.
Like, he's got to either be far more subtle, get her in on it so they can gawk together, and good grief, don't go to Port Stanley because all the butts are out. Have you seen the latest swimming suits?
Yes,
Apparently.
well, there's not as much of them. You're right.
That's right.
There's not as much of
They
them.
look very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's right.
She's got a wedgie all day.
This is Due to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast with Dave, Rachel, and Forman, and it's brought to you by Erica Vincent, Realtor with Revel Realty. Thank you, Erica, for your support. Let's talk about Erica and what she does.
She turns houses into homes.
I know.
Of course.
She helps you find your dream home.
Yep.
Bam.
She eats, sleeps real estate.
Well, why would, if you're a realtor, of course, yes.
You need to do.
Only a specific and special realtor eats and sleeps it.
Good point. Good point.
Right?
No, that's a very good
Well,
point.
they don't all.
They don't
Not
all.
all of them.
They don't
no,
all.
It's true.
They
Some of them
don't
have
all.
side hustles, not Erica.
Erica.
This is her full-time gig.
Yes, licensed in Ontario. I wish Nova Scotia because we are not too pleased with the real estate agent we have used out here.
Oh. So you can attest that not all of them eat, sleep real estate.
Absolutely not all of them
No.
eat, sleep real estate.
Yeah.
Some of them merely graze.
Yeah.
Not
And nap,
Erica.
perhaps.
Not Erica at all.
No.
Mhm.
Well, Erica is particularly good at finding investment properties and kind of walking you through that as well. If you're looking to buy an investment property or like a vacation home somewhere else,
Sure.
she has several investment properties, so she knows what it's like. She's got the
Perhaps-
expertise with that.
Perhaps
She
a
can help you.
vacation property by the sea and say, well, I don't know, Nova Scotia.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Yes.
I wish I
Could
had
buy
someone
one
who could
there.
eat, sleep, and real estate to figure that out for me.
She could rent it out.
Exactly. Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
So she can help you buy whatever kind of home you want. If you just want a single family home, if you want a home that you can rent out, if you want, she even does like rent to own homes, which I don't know anything about, but of course Erica
No.
does.
Or the
Vacation
whole
properties, if you want to flip something.
buy, renovate, and hold sounds fascinating. Don't know anything about that. Or multifamily, because if this is a situation where, I need to move,
Yep.
need a bigger house, but it's because we're moving grandma and grandpa in,
Yeah,
then that's a whole different scenario, which she is an expert at.
absolutely. So she says that a lot of her clients say that she's got that mom vibe. I can attest to that because I know Erica, so I know she's going to take care of you. So if you need a realtor in the London or area, Erica Vincent Realty with Revel Realty will take care of you.
Yeah. Erica Vincent at revelrealty.ca if you want to get a hold of her. She has an office address in Wortley, on Wortley in Old South in London. And on Facebook and Instagram, Erica Vincent Realtor. Get a hold of Erica. She will help you out.
And hook you up.
I might edit that part out.
Fine.
Well, now I might keep it.
I like it. I like it. And hook you up.
I hate you guys.
This is Due to Underwhelming Demand, the podcast that, like Megan and the kids, will not accompany Harry to his dad's coronation. We don't want to go. We have no interest. We're not coming. Okay?
They're not going? I didn't know that.
And Rachel is surprised.
And he's also going home early, by the way.
That's right. Probably. He's sitting by himself.
I'm so out of the loop. And I
tape-
love the royal family, as you know.
Yes, I know.
Mhm.
Okay.
I imagine they don't want to be in the
wow.
room when Charles sits Harry down and pulls out a copy of his memoir with a bunch of little post-it notes. Say, here
I'm
on
just
page
saying.
126.
I don't know. I feel like the coronation, if you know, when they have the big dinner at the end of it, if they have a seating chart, you know, tables like at a wedding, that Harry's going to be at the one where all the singles are.
He's
That's
at
where
the
they're
college
all-
acquaintances
that's right.
table.
That's where
College
they're all
acquaintances.
they're all going to be at the back end.
Yeah.
That's where he'll be. Anyway.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry to inform
What a
you
mess.
of that.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
Well, we know
I'm
more
very out
about
of the
him than we ever dreamed we would, and I'm
Yes.
sure we'll continue to learn more as the years go by.
Mhm.
Yes.
But there's a certain person that for years we've really had it's been a running joke on the radio show that we were certain and have been certain of that does not exist.
What's that?
the
This
three of us
person-
said that?
Yes, we've all said that. And it's been in jest. We've all had good fun, but honestly, I don't think they exist until this week.
Uh-oh.
Thanks to my
Oh.
other show, Melody and Forman in the Morning on Hot Country 103.5, podcasting available on all the same fine podcasting platforms that this show is.
Okay. More Foreman, more fun.
You'll get our bill in the mail for me.
Yes, for advertising.
That's right. You're gonna get that.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you find? You didn't find a Yeti, did you? Have you seen the Abominable Snowman?
No,
Oh.
even more elusive.
Uh-oh.
No. I can't think of
Oh.
any kind of person that the three of us were like, this person can't exist.
Have
You mean
guys?
a man?
Other than people whose favorite ice cream is vanilla.
No, everybody loves vanilla.
They don't.
but
If
yeah.
vanilla's your favorite ice cream, your personality is vanilla.
I like vanilla.
I can
It tastes great.
confirm.
It tastes great. I thought
Well,
maybe you'd
checks out
spot
then.
a male at a male at a grocery store who knew what he was doing. I don't.
Oh, okay.
More elusive.
More
Huh.
elusive than that.
More
Okay.
elusive than that, hey?
Wow.
What is it? I
Okay.
can't wait.
Have you heard of a TV show called Fire Country?
No.
That's a
Yes.
rhetorical question. No, you haven't.
No,
Okay.
I
no,
haven't.
I haven't.
No.
Did
Thank
you? They're 19 episodes into its first season. It's
Really?
already
Okay.
been renewed for season 2.
Good. Of
Is
all
this
people,
a Canadian show?
No, it's on CBS.
People are
Paramount
watching.
Plus.
Okay.
Yes, it's so popular. You know who just recently guest starred, and because I work in the world of country music, but he's maybe known outside that genre.
Okay.
Kane Brown was just a guest star on Fire Country,
Really?
Oh, okay.
How about that? There you go.
playing some guy trying to rescue a busload of kids from a fire.
Okay.
Oh, he had a
Yeah.
like a guest
He had a
star.
prominent role.
Okay. Good to know.
How did he
Sorry.
even know that show existed to guest star in it?
He has an agent?
That must be the only reason.
I don't know.
Because
logical
presenting this
answer.
on a country radio morning show led us to the inevitable discussion of that must be a show like any other show like that, like NCIS, for example.
Mm.
Nobody has ever seen that show.
Yeah,
Nobody has
maintain-
ever seen it. I know they say they get ratings. They're in their
Yeah.
20th season, as
Yeah.
it turns out.
But who's watching
10
these
million
shows?
people an episode watch it. They say, but I think that's bullshit.
But who
Yeah,
are
I know.
these people?
yeah,
Well,
they
we've
don't
been-
exist.
We've been
Sure.
down this road before, and every time we
I
talk
know.
about that, like no one watches NCIS.
Nobody.
Someone will text and say, "I watch it."
No, they
Yeah.
don't. Tell me a character's name. Oh, wait, you can't.
Wait, isn't there a bunch of NCISs?
I think so.
Think
Nobody
so.
has ever found
know.
that out.
I don't know.
One of them is Mariska Hargitay, right?
No,
What's her
No,
character's
that's
name?
Law and Order.
That's Law and
Oh,
Order.
Law
and
and
there-
Order.
There's about 17 of those.
That's
Yeah.
how I feel about that.
How many CSIs are they?
I don't know.
I don't know. But Jeremy makes me watch some of these really stupid shows like
Oh,
that.
that's right. We
If
determined
any
he
of
was
them start
Not
with
en-
the word Chicago.
Yes, we watch all of the Chicago.
and end with
It's
Fire,
ridiculous.
Med.
Yes, we watch all of them.
All of that stuff.
How's
you are
Blue
married-
Bloods been lately?
Oh my
That's right.
God, Blue Bloods is like if we find one we haven't seen, it's a happy day. It's
Yes,
ridiculous.
that's right. You are married to about a 69-year-old woman.
Yes, I am. Yes. And I'm not the one that puts them on. I don't even care.
I know.
I
Well-
made us watch Emily in Paris though, so
Oh,
Even
God.
worse. Even worse.
Whiz.
Even worse.
Well, thanks to the power of radio, we were introduced to a young woman, 27 years old,
Uh-huh.
who watches NCIS every single day with her husband.
Oh my.
every day.
Every day. There's that many episodes.
Wow. Oh, she's watching all the reruns.
Every day.
Okay.
They
Yes.
watch
Well,
it.
there
It's
are.
their show. That's their
And
favorite
she could
show.
probably watch different versions, right? Because
Probably.
Wow.
how many? I wonder how many different versions of NCIS
it
there are.
absolutely has floored me. I can't believe that's real. I still
should
think
tell her
she's
that
full
if-
of shit.
If she likes NCIS, she should try Law and Order.
Don't do that. To
Get
her.
on that one.
Don't do that. To her.
Pass that along.
Yeah.
Once you're done with all the NCISs,
No,
all the
don't
Chicago
Law and
guys
Order,
do it.
here I come.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
It's Grey's
Those will
Anatomy
be
still
easy.
on?
Oh yes, yep.
Oh, for
I
fuck's
can
sakes.
confirm.
What's that?
You know what? I watched Grey's Anatomy for the first several seasons. Sorry, when they first came out, it was the
Yeah.
biggest thing.
As
right?
did everybody else.
As
and then
did
we
everybody
all
else.
stopped. We all
After
stopped.
season 5, everybody
Yes.
stopped. Then it was on Netflix and people got into it again, and now it's just still on. But
The one-
all the characters are different except Meredith Grey, who I think is also leaving now,
I think she left. Yeah, I think she's done. Anyway,
which
the
is
only
so
one that-
dumb.
the one that blows me away, and we were flipping around last night. It's like Wednesday night. What's on TV? And we bounced onto Survivor, and I went, "Come
Oh
on!
yeah.
How is this?"
I
still a
think
thing?"
that is what you need to look for now, Forman. Now that you found this white elephant, like somebody
Yes.
who watches NCIS,
Uh-huh.
you got to try and find somebody who still watches Survivor. Like, who are they? Who are they for?
Well, no one who's listening to a podcast, because you have to be of a certain age to know what a podcast is.
Yes. Yeah.
I couldn't believe this woman had texted us from her landline. So
This is due to underwhelming demand. The podcast with Dave, Rachel, and Forman. As we get set to wrap up another podcast, we want to remind you that this fine podcast has been brought to you by Erica Vincent, Realtor with Revel Realty. We appreciate Erica's support. And if you like listening to our podcast, then support Erica, please. Please do that.
Yes. Well, we like to take on sponsors that we know are going to be great, and we know that Erica is for sure. So if you're looking to buy or sell, this is the time, right? Spring, summer. So if you're looking to buy or sell, check out Erica Vincent, Realtor with Revel Realty. And if you want to sponsor the podcast, we have spots available for all kinds of different tiers of sponsorship. We'll be happy to send you the information if you're interested. If you've got a business that you want to promote, or if literally, we'll just talk about how great you are as a person.
We can do that.
Whatever you want.
We're good at that.
We're good at hyping people up. We're your best hype men
Are
and
we
women.
ever?
We're your best hype people.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you can email us. I should just say this before I move on. Email us, daverachelforman@gmail.com, or you can DM us on any of our social platforms. We're on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And it's
yes.
at Dave Rachel Forman. Yes, I'm slowly uploading more videos to YouTube.
Perfect.
But there are full episodes on there and clips of our show. And please like and subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yes.
Dave, Rachel,
Stuff
and Forman.
all the time on all the platforms, and you can always
Yes.
leave a comment on anything. And there's one from Lisa addressed to you, Rachel.
Oh.
Just simply saying that you are the reason I tried to freeze my cheese.
Oh, that's
blame you.
good.
I don't
And
blame-
I would
yeah.
like to hear a report on that.
Mm.
Because you can buy cheese when it's on sale and then just freeze it and you have it forever.
But you realize, again, you don't need to freeze it. It'll last for a while. It's in the
Well,
package.
I know,
You
but
don't
freezing
need
it will make it last longer.
Yeah, but it gets a little crumbly when you unfreeze.
It's a little
You know it does.
entirely
And-
unnecessary.
and unedible. But anyway,
inedible,
inedible, whatever.
It's not. You can still eat it.
A shout out to my friend at the Little Beaver restaurant. In the winter,
is that where you go for your man breakfast?
Yeah, in the wintertime, we go for the breakfast once a week. And I found out I didn't know that she knew who I was.
Oh!
And she was so excited to find out that we were on YouTube. And she's so happy about that. And I thanked her. I did not know. Anyway, and she wears shorts 365 and a half days a year.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, listen, is she a server there? So she's running around a lot.
She looks like she's running the place. That's what I think.
Okay.
Anyway,
well, that's hot.
Anyway.
You're running around in the kitchen, out of the kitchen. So
but I can assure you, and that's why I wanted to talk, because she did speak to me, and I want to acknowledge that she talked to me. For those of you that email us or message us on social media, I never read that stuff. Just saying. I never read it, I think we have proof. We have proof,
Dave
don't we?
in person.
Yeah, we have proof, right? Don't we have?
We have proof, yeah. And this is actually an email for Dave, but
yes, okay. And I don't even know what it is.
He basically addressed it to me in Forman because everyone knows Dave will not read your email, and if he does, he's not replying.
I'll read it and go.
I'll leave that for Rachel.
I don't
That's
think
what he does.
I don't think I need to do anything with that.
Okay, I check our emails. Don't worry, I will get back to you.
Okay. Good.
Okay, this is from Jim. He says, "Hey Dave, I know he won't reply or read this email."
Yep. Correct.
So, yeah.
That's correct.
So maybe Rachel or Forman can read this to him.
Okay, here we go.
All right, Jim, here we go. When you took Charlotte, your daughter, for a spin around the block, you forgot to do one thing with her. You forgot to take her to the gas station and show her how to fill the gas tank and pay for fuel. This should be the first place you need to take a new driver. Best of luck with the new driver, Dave. Loving the podcast, you three. Keep up the good work. From Jim Bag.
Jim Bag.
His name is Jim. Jim Bag.
Right.
Jim Bag's written to us before, so he knows the drill that Dave won't see it.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm telling you now.
Listen, that's a very good point. And again, I want to bring up that there's a friend of mine who offered to instruct Charlotte. It has taken her for many test drives. The other day, he took her out and showed her how to get gas in the vehicle.
Oh, good.
Part of, because, and this is a fact, I have a friend, and I've talked to you guys about this guy, and he may listen to this podcast, I don't know, who lives in Winnipeg, Manitoba. And his wife has never, ever put gas in her car. She can drive it.
Is that possible?
Who does it?
He does it for her.
Why would he do that?
She has no idea.
That's chivalrous, I think.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's something that starts with a sh sound.
You're onto something there, Forman.
It's like I've never cut the grass.
Yeah.
No, Ashley never has either.
No, neither is.
But I have with a riding mower because those are more fun.
Okay.
But I did know how to. I do get my own gas.
The grass. That's riding around on a four-wheel. That's not
on a lawn tractor.
Yeah, it's not.
But teaching your kids how to get gas, that is because I remember not knowing as a teenager and being like, now I need gas. What do I do?
Good idea.
Right?
I don't know, Jim Bag, you strike me as somebody who would never dare to let his gas tank get less than half empty. Who always has at least $200 cash in his wallet.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Got a survival kit in the trunk at all times.
Yeah.
That's a whole other topic.
Good for you. You're ahead of the game there, Jim Bag. As we assume all about your personality.
Thank you. But keep writing. We won't. We haven't
scared you off yet.
Yeah, we haven't scared you off yet, and I still won't read your emails. Okay?